I said it, yo.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
Don DeMarco.
Hey man, we up to episode 15, boys. The boys cooking with grease. That's my
Appreciate y'all
wrist.
boys. Appreciate y'all boys 100%, man. Couldn't have done it without y'all.
The boys that made it. The boys that made it. Hey man, price of the brick is going up. First week of April, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting close. You saying first quarter of the year down, first quarter 2023 is over. Dang, I'm having another brain fart. Oh yeah, that is right. We in the 2023. You know what I'm saying? Spent 23 years into the century. It's a lot of hot topics going around. You know what I'm saying? But the question that was raised was, who might be the greatest college quarterback of our century, 21st century? And I know I got a couple names in mind, but
it's not a couple. There's not a couple.
Look at
There's only
this
one.
guy.
There's only one.
What is
name.
the one? Who is the one?
The one name is the only one out of everybody you're about to name that have a player on that team better than them on offense, and that's Cam Newton.
And what's that Denzel Curry song? I am the one, the son, the don't gonna get respect.
Yeah.
I am the one.
It's not so easy to say.
It's Cam Newton. He had nobody on his offense that made it to the NFL.
Cam Newton.
He won a national championship. He took that team on his back. He took them boys to the glory land. Do y'all not? And I was just thinking of it the other day. What was number 47 last name? He was like the tight end fullback. Exactly. Who was his number one wide receiver again?
Sammy, was it Coates?
What number? Who cares? Like, come on, bro. It's Cam Newton. Who we gonna name? Joe Burrow wasn't the best player on that offense, and we see that in the NFL. But Joe Burrow is a dog. He's nasty. He's him, but he was not the best player on that offense, skill wise.
I see.
Tim Tebow. Everybody says who's the best player on that team, and we all know who it was, Mr. Percy Harvin.
So do you have to have a national championship to be in this conversation?
Yes. Due to the fact that Cam Newton did it with nobody on his team and he carried the whole team to a national championship. So if somebody hasn't come close, came near, had a better team and did less than he did, then how can you say they're better? And he got a Heisman championship. I mean, a Heisman trophy. So what can you say they top him at? He did more with less, and he won everything on the way there.
Well, you about to say something?
So if he has, so you're saying he has the highest peak, or is he has the best season? Because he only got 1 year under his belt. Does that make him still allow him to be the greatest?
Yes, because other quarterbacks that you're about to name, and we all know who they're about to be, greatest in college in the 2000s. Tim Tebow has 2. One of them was really a Charlotte native championship. He just came in towards the end, so he really won one by himself. Joe Burrow had 1 good year. Who else? Lamar Jackson.
I wasn't gonna name Lamar.
No, I'm just naming like Heisman Trophy winners. You know what I'm saying? So
famous.
Talk about it. Famous.
How many years? How many years?
He had 2 solid years. He only won.
He has 1 championship. He has one Heisman. So one complete year. What was that? My bad. Deshaun has nothing under his belt other than what?
A championship?
Exactly. He doesn't have the Heisman to go with it. So how can it be a great?
So the Heisman.
If we're talking strictly college level, you have to have a Heisman with it. Right or wrong? Strictly college.
If that's the case, I'm taking Bryce Young over Cam Newton.
How many championships did Bryce Young win?
He has 1.
Does he?
Yes.
The year
What
before
year
we
did he win?
the year we beat Georgia first.
Bryce Young was the quarterback.
Facts. Wait, oh wait. No, I mean I think he was on the bench, but still.
Let me see.
I don't think
Because
Bryce Young ever won a championship.
Georgia went back to back, and then Mac Jones won the year before that one, right? Mac Jones beat Ohio State the year before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryce Young never won a championship. They said that's the only knock on his Alabama career because he's the only one not to. It was Mac.
So what I'm hearing from you, Eric, is you only need one good season to be.
I mean, everybody else is one clear cut season. Everybody else you about to name.
Nah,
Who got multiple Heisman's, multiple championships, more than just 1 year?
Well, nobody has multiple Heisman.
Nobody has multiple.
Other than Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow has 2 championships. Vince Young was a unit at Tennessee.
Chris Leach, shout out to him.
Like, bro, if we're naming quarterbacks with championships and great years, bro, it's a lot of people in the conversation.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
But we're naming the greatest, so you have to hit certain milestones before you can be the greatest. Right or wrong?
But bro, Tebow went back to back in championships.
Again, if you pay attention to that year, that was Chris Leach.
Hold on, Eric. 2 first team All-Americans. And he made first team conference, SEC first team conference in the following year after that. I mean, he has a lot under his belt, 35-6. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton has 1 season.
Yes, and then that's also the starting statement I made when I said he wasn't even the best player on his team. Was it the best? Was it the second? Was it the third?
Respect.
Talk.
Again, only one of those quarterbacks carried everybody.
I'm not gonna say Matt Leinart.
I was about to say Matt Leinart, 38-2. Like, what are we doing? And back-to-back champion as well.
Again, he was not the best player on his team. Reggie Bush, bro.
Talk.
Like, bro, I said my opening statements for everything you're about to throw at me right now. I already cleared it.
I think Eric is right.
I already cleared it, bro. Cleared it. There's Tim Tebow is the closest you will get.
He doesn't have a championship.
I think you could say Cam Newton might have had the highest peak, but greatest, I don't know. So you taking Cam Newton's college career over everybody else's?
Yes.
2000?
Yes. And we know why he only had 1 year.
I mean, hey,
came straight out of Blinn.
I really don't know.
I respect.
And then the teams he beat, like he wasn't just like he had an easy road to the championship, bro. He did not have an easy road. So it's not like he walked there like a Oregon team. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jameis has like a great case. I'm not gonna hold you. I hate to say it.
Out of all of them,
Jameis won the last championship, didn't he?
He won the first. He won a national championship.
He won the last year before the college playoff, right?
Yeah, the last FBS championship.
Yeah. Jameis Winston is actually the closest. Like if you look at it, I'll put him the closest. Hitting all the marks.
Statistically, Cam Newton is blowing him out the water, right? But I feel like Jameis Winston became the most loved in one season and then the most hated the exact next, to where he only lost 1 game. And the game that he lost was against Oregon in the national championship playoff or college football playoff, the first ever. So
Mariota got right with him.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And I feel like that's the only stain on his career.
Led the league or led the conference in passing yards completions. He didn't get no Heisman?
James won a Heisman.
He won a Heisman. You probably looking at the wrong year. You looking at 13, not 14?
No, I'm on his sports reference page.
Did they take it away? No, only Reggie.
That boy Reggie trying to get his drink back. I think they should give him his Heisman back.
They should have been did that.
For sure.
It's not like he was using steroids or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, who cares? Like,
but also, on Jameis Winston team, he also has some NFL players though. So
why are you naming Kelvin Benjamin like he?
I was finna say Delvin Cook. I was gonna say Delvin Cook, not Kelvin Benjamin.
Bro, but I'm saying like, I mean,
was Kelvin Benjamin even on that team?
Huh?
Was he
Kelvin
on that
Benjamin
team?
Was he caught the game winning? He got the game winning touchdown for the championship.
Facts.
Yeah, we're not naming that tight end.
Hey, I'm a Panther fan. You know I ain't got nothing but hate for him. None but hate.
He had a Cam Newton knows how he was. He saved his career.
And then he talked. Never mind. We get. I can't.
It's pretty
I'm
bad.
not gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that.
Cam Newton might be the most clear answer regarding to like 1 year, as Brando was saying. Obviously, Tim Tebow has the best college story. Like, I don't know.
But he
Tim
also
Tebow,
has.
It made sense.
Out of all of these names we
said
could name,
what? You said what was you about to say?
Holy
I'm
water.
not gonna say it. That boy is, I'm not gonna say it. He was playing with some killers.
He was playing with some real killers. He was playing with some real killers. No cap.
He was playing with some savages.
Hey man, but shout out to the glory guy. That's what he can do.
Hey,
bro, that team was out of pocket,
just to get back on track though. In and out, offense, defense. Tim Tebow is also on the best team out of everybody. Like roster wise, who had a better roster out of the quarterbacks we can name? The quarterbacks we can name, not the best teams in the 2000s, but the best quarterbacks we can name.
But to like no funny, but like there was a lot of adversity he had to overcome in that locker room. It wasn't just sweet. I don't think it was just sweet because was talented.
No cap. He had to watch out, getting put in a body bag. You know what I'm saying?
He's like he wants to like go. He wants to go there. He's
really good. It was a lot he had to deal with in that locker room. So
he had to deal with that while in college.
Yeah, because the stuff was happening during college.
I mean, after they walk out that locker room, you think,
yeah, bro, the college life is deadly, bro.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
bro, can you mute him, bro?
Okay,
but no,
I don't see how you take Cam Newton's. I mean, I understand it. I don't understand it actually. I don't understand how you take Cam Newton's career over Tim Tebow's, or
because he was in that same locker room. He had to overcome that too.
Who did Trevor Lawrence ever win a Heisman?
No,
he did. He got second at best.
God,
and then when he won the national championship, that's the season he came in midway.
Behind what? BJ?
I couldn't hear you because of watch out game. But what you say?
Behind BJ? Yuga.
No. That's after. Before him was Kelly. No, not Kelly. What's his name? Dang, what was his name? He transferred. Huh?
I know who you're talking about. It was Kelly, wasn't it?
Was it Kelly? Yeah, it might have been Kelly. Yeah, Kelly.
I remember Kelly came back and played for the Wake Forest game or something like that. But yeah, it was Kelly.
Oh yeah, because they was finna lose if he didn't come back. And yeah,
Kelly Bryant.
Yeah, Kelly Bryant. Yeah, Bryant. Yep. So it's not like his championship year, he was even the full-time starter. He came in mid-season.
Do you think it's harder? Well, never mind. That's not even.
Ask it, bro. Just ask it.
I feel like I feel like the college football playoff has made the championship more interesting, but it has watered down the task of winning a national championship.
Like you saying, you
For
could be
sure.
like, you could drop a L now and be like, we're still good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
to support Cam Newton argument or Jameis Winston or anybody during the BCS era, you had to go undefeated and win your conference championship,
And
it still
not
might
even
not have
win.
been enough.
You had to blow them out. Like you had to put points.
Yeah,
up.
and it was a point system, and like the college football playoff era has been exciting for fans, and it's been great. You know, Alabama's been great in both. Shout out to them. Ohio State has not. They are like, why do we love Ohio State so much? Can we discuss that?
My boy's a fan.
Who won the first ever college football playoff championship?
Ezekiel Elliott.
True.
Y'all haven't been back. Y'all haven't been back since.
We definitely was back. What was it? 2 years ago.
In the championship or playoff?
Yeah, the year before Georgia.
The championship or the playoff?
We was in the championship the year before Georgia won it. So
y'all played.
Justin Fields was definitely in that championship game.
Y'all won.
They beat Clemson in the first round.
Who y'all play after that?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, now the one who has all the stats, who has
no.
In 1977, Willis Reed was dominant. He averaged 27.89 rebounds.
Let's stay on topic because you did say they never went back. You did say they never been back.
That's all I'm saying. You said they didn't go back. That's all. That's what matters.
I'm not gonna let you go. I ain't gonna let you go left and right. Let's stay right there.
I don't even know if I have Ohio State as a top.
Don't say top 10 program all time in college football.
No, I mean top 10 is that's an easy list to make. They're obviously on that. They might not be top 5.
Top 5 what?
Even in the 2000s.
Top 5 what?
College football programs.
I can't let you do that.
Why not? The number of championships they have is what?
So when you're looking at programs now, you got to talk about NFL talent too. And Ohio State.
Why do you? No, why do you? Why do you? Why do you?
Because you just said program.
No.
They have the wins. They have a championship, and they have the NFL players.
No, because how a player turns out in the league versus being drafted is not the same thing.
Pushing them out matters when you talk about program. We care about pushing them out. Hence why the best D linemen like to go where? You like to say it all the time.
Bama.
Okay, so pushing them out is what brings them to Alabama, right? So when you're talking about a program, you talk about wins, you talk about championships, and are you going to send me to the next level? Right or wrong?
It's not good. Because who on that USC team in 2004, 2003 panned out to be like legitimate.
Reggie Bush got a
underwhelming underwhelming career.
Does he?
Are you counting a ring for a running back? Are we counting rings for running backs now?
He just got hurt early, bro.
I thought
he just got hurt early, bro. He just got hurt. He literally only reason his career you would say panned out like that because of injury.
I'm sorry. God bless his heart, but that's not my point.
But it's not like when he wasn't injured, he was in there stinking it up. That's a whole different story. He was not stinking it up.
Underwhelming career, bro. That's all I'm saying. Regardless of the conditions, I'm not putting asterisks. Reggie Bush had an underwhelming pro career, considering he was one of the greatest college football players of all time. We just said he should get his trophy back. So I'm not gonna put NFL performance. This has nothing to do with the program.
Okay, then
that's keeping Ohio State up like that.
Okay, then you forget the performance. Then you just gotta count putting them out. They still putting them out of numbers, bro.
Let's just hear why you don't think Ohio State is a top 5 college football program.
It's since the 2000s.
And then name your top 5.
Since the 2000s.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Of course.
Clemson. What? What I say? What I say?
Keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Florida. Give me the Oregon Ducks.
Like actually, like
I'm trying. I ain't gonna lie.
You
It's
couldn't
hard. It's
even
hard.
say
It's
that
hard
with
to
a
keep.
straight face.
It's hard to keep him outside. It's hard to keep him outside the top 5. But I think you can make an argument that they're. It's at this point. It's just all about tradition for them because it ain't.
And Preston, I want to blame you.
They don't go outside the Big Ten for them.
Because as a Michigan fan, you actually had me backing up Ohio State. So actually, you got me in a wicked situation.
Crazy, bro. Bro, first of all, you gonna say Oregon, the team that hasn't won a national championship, the team Ohio State actually beat in the national.
Yeah, I know. That was a joke. That was actually a joke.
Because Ohio State has the same amount of national championships in the 2000 as Florida, as
fair.
LSU. You didn't mention them.
But they have 2.
Else?
LSU got 2.
They all have 2. Florida,
Marcus Russell,
Ohio State, LSU. Ohio State has done it in both BCS and college football as well. So, and to Eric's point, they're putting out NFL talent. What are we doing?
At this point, did Georgia just go back to back?
They did. Georgia made the list thanks to this year. Thanks to the worst kick in football history. Where'd the 7 bill?
No, that is the worst. That no. Like all jokes aside, like I played in the Black Little League and I've seen better kicks.
Bro, we talk about the Little League with the fish fry going on, DJ playing.
They don't even coach. Like they don't even coach that. They don't even coach that at practice. They don't even coach that at practice.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't. Okay. They don't. It starts with the coaching. But shout out to Urban Meyer. He's a good.
I guess. But yeah, Ohio State, man, don't stop playing with the top, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely top 5 program. Argue top 2, not 2. You know what I'm saying? If we put an asterisk to Alabama. That's all right, man. We don't call round on that. We're gonna keep it pushing forward. It's actually a hot game on right now. It's
I wish it was hot.
Oh, they're just coming back from halftime. LA Lakers is getting 21 skunked with no Paul George on the court. Is LeBron out there?
Yes.
Hey, man. You know what the funny thing is about that is there's one man. There's a man who he's that man who switched sides due to, GM LeBron probably. And he wasn't allowed to flourish when he was in the Lakers office because he was the third option. But when you look at his
third
career,
option in LA, in with the Clippers.
Nah.
What?
I'm not saying that, but when it plays out, it don't play like that. Like bro, let's be real. LeBron has hurt more players' careers than he would like to have.
Let's talk about it.
You can't tell me about it. Kevin Love went from him to I gotta sit out in a bubble because I gotta think about something. Like, bro, what are we talking about? If you want to look at his whole career, bro, he gets a lot of players and he stifles their growth, and it's not in a negative way. I don't think it's intentional. I just think that when you play with LeBron, you gotta let LeBron be LeBron, and you really gotta take the back seat. A lot of players can't play a game where they take the back seat. Or they're overthinking about, okay, do I got to make the extra pass? Can I just go get the bucket? Like that is a definite thing.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram.
I'm gonna lose it. The reason why I'm gonna lose it is because you can't name me one player other than Dwayne Wade. That was a champion before LeBron arrived.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because he literally just said stunt.
That's not what I'm talking about.
He literally just say stunt their growth. So like Brandon Ingram is an example, right?
Growth in terms of what? Stats?
That is what people measure growth by, is it not?
Development.
So
getting better.
So Kevin Love is just gonna be a 40-20 guy with no wins and possibly no playoff wins either.
Bro, what I'm saying is this.
Who cares?
When you look at that man, Russell Westbrook, it is a fact. You look at facts. People talk about, when I was playing with Russell, I got better. I learned this from him. Blah, blah, blah. He was a great teammate. When you look at people leave LeBron, it's always quiet. It's very quiet. And all I'm saying is when Russ came to LeBron, I know he wasn't great before, but he was still decent when he was in DC. And you can't say that. He was at a
I refuse. I refuse to blame any of Russ's performance on LeBron James. Russell Westbrook, after he left the Thunder, showed instances of that on a progressive incline towards the LA Lakers. That was just a ticking time bomb.
But he was still a good player. That was a low value, bro. LeBron and AD sat out so many games when he played there. You look at the rest of his career, everybody else who played with him has had great seasons. Bro, he's a good player.
And how many championships?
It don't matter because they lost to LeBron.
How does it not matter?
Because they lost to LeBron when they was in the championship. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying.
What are you talking about? They lost to LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. What are we talking about?
Whoa. All I'm saying is, bro, Russell Westbrook has not won a championship with any of these teammates that you're so-called talking about.
And KD ain't won one with anybody but Steph.
But you said, you're only bringing up Russell Westbrook to that point. What I'm saying, what I brought up is, what player other than Dwayne Wade was a champion before LeBron arrived and won a championship for that franchise? And then won a championship after.
So,
if you look at all the teams,
that means that the second best player of all time.
You're missing Chris's whole point, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
I'm going by his logic. Going by his logic. It doesn't have nothing to do with it, Brando. I agree with you, but to go by his logic, that means that Steph Curry is the greatest player of all time. If not, or my bad, not greatest.
How?
Second or third.
How?
Because was KD a champion before he got?
Hold on. That's the whole point of KD's legacy. We literally look at KD's legacy as like he has to do it by himself.
Bro,
That's KD
could. No, if KD got a ring with another good player other than a team that had the second best, or is it the first?
Then we would solidify his career.
But that's different because what I'm saying is, bro, we're talking second or first best record. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, bro, when you look at what Russell Westbrook has done, he is one of the greatest people to play at the point guard position ever. You cannot deny that. If you do, you're just a hater. He is.
He's not even
top
10.
You said who's not top 10?
I'm not even stopping you in your points of giving respect to the players that LeBron has played with. My point is, bro, when you look at these players' career that you're talking about, that LeBron started their growth, you look at their performance after he left them alone, and look where it's gotten them. Kyrie is going to be sitting here right with us. He's going to be operating.
No, what you're not realizing is Kyrie was one of the few players that actually, it is statistically proven, had the ball more than LeBron and dribbled more than LeBron. That is a fact. You can't tell me that
LeBron is taking a seat back to AD right now.
He didn't take a seat back to Russell Westbrook. The MVP was Kyrie.
Why would he take a seat back to Russell Westbrook?
What I'm saying, because he's the MVP. He's the MVP.
LeBron does everything better than Russell Westbrook.
What does Kyrie have over Westbrook?
LeBron does everything.
What does Kyrie have over Westbrook? Other than
shooting,
the eye test,
a jump shot.
He has
ball handles.
His own thoughts.
He can actually make a jump shot.
Does he have statistics
his own theory?
Westbrook? No.
What?
No,
does he have what?
When you play statistics. Because
are you measuring heart right now?
I said statistics because when you go to look at Westbrook, right? What you're looking at is when you play with Westbrook, LeBron would have had to change his style of play. You're trying to put Westbrook into his style.
Why would you try to change one of the greatest players of all time?
Because he's the greatest. He can play any style of play. What are we talking about?
No, because no other great has been asked to do that. Michael Jordan never had to do that.
Michael Jordan played the point. Michael Jordan played the point for a year. What are you talking about? Still was a dog. What are you talking about?
Are you talking about before Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan? Or are you talking about during his venture to 6 rings? What are you talking about, bro? Don't tell me about no early development.
Jordan since the jump. What are you talking about? The only thing that changed around Jordan was the team. The only thing that changed around Jordan was the team.
Bro, you said
you can't be barking with that purple on, no cap.
Yeah, they gonna come and get you.
You can't be barking with that purple on.
I have to let you hear what you're saying. You said Michael Jordan had to play point guard. Yeah. Michael Jordan had to do that before he had actual teammates to play with and actually had a shot at winning a championship.
But he dominated.
Once Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan with the 3-peat, Michael Jordan was not asked to change anything but go be himself. You never asked Kobe Bryant when he was in the verge to winning his 4th and 5th championship to ever change for nobody. You never asked LeBron James. You never asked a guy like LeBron James to change. He should have teammates that adapt to his play. That's why Dwayne Wade took a seat back and they won back-to-back championships. That's why that worked.
No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. You don't tell your teammates to adapt and diminish them. You elevate them. That's what Kobe Bryant did. That's what
everybody talks about in the NBA when they say they elevated them.
They elevated them. They had their best seasons playing beside them. Unlike
okay.
Bro, when you look at any NBA player, I'm about to say when you look at who was it this year? There was like, the Joker, MVP candidate. Why? Because everybody's having their best.
Never won a championship compared to LeBron, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
No, because what I'm saying is people. It's just the actual example recently of when people are talking about, bro. Everybody's playing with is having their best season. Bro, if you play with somebody, they got to be balling, bro. When
Michael Jordan, you said their best season is when you said they elevate players, right? They elevate players, bro, right?
I already know where you're going with this.
Scottie Pippen when he came into the league. You see Scottie Pippen when he came into the league.
Thank you. He's picking the worst arguments to try and justify his point. I already know where you're going. Go ahead.
Scottie Pippen
starts from the beginning.
In 91, 92 and 93, 17 points a game, 21 points a game, 18 points a game. Michael Jordan decides to go work on that baseball weak swing of his. 22 points.
That's what it means. Space Jam. Don't play.
Hold on. Up. He has his highest career average when Jordan is gone, and it goes back down when Jordan comes back. That's not a surprise to me. Why would somebody's stats go higher if you're talking about? Points?
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's not terrible.
Michael Jordan's taking 20 shots per game. You don't think Scottie gonna get at least 5 of them?
LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer. What? Like, are we shell here? LeBron James has averaged 3 points less.
Games are scoring higher.
LeBron James has the 5th highest average for his career. He is a bucket getter. As much as we like to consider him for a contributor.
I'm glad we're here. You say LeBron James is what?
He's a bucket getter. He has the 5th highest average of all time in the career. So why would people have high point averages with somebody who has the 5th highest average for a career? Why? That doesn't make sense. Mathematically, that does not make sense. You know how much points they would have to win by every game for that to happen? That had to be that'd be the most dominant team of all time.
LeBron's actually 6th unless the NBA didn't update their website.
Who's higher?
They got MJ at 1, Wilt Chamberlain at 2, Elgin Baylor at 3, KD at 4, Joel Embiid at 5, LeBron at 6. Which really goes to show. Which really goes to show. Which really goes to show it's about the time. The only difference is time. If somebody's killing you, it's time, injury. That's what this is. If I'm averaging more points than you per game and you have more points than me all time, that is about time and about injury. That is all that is.
No, it is not. No, it's not, silly. Because
how do I score more than you every game on average and not have as many points? What do you? That's math. You're a finance guy. You should know that.
Time does not. It's math. Let's break down that math. Let's get silly with it. Let's talk division here. Let's talk division. Proportionately, right?
Yeah.
If you score points on a consistent basis over the amount of time in the game, time does not affect the rate. Time is not a factor of average because it goes with the consistent thing. You're not going to sit here and take his points over 20 career.
Chris, stop.
I never said it was a factor of average. I never said that.
You just said time.
No, you're picking the.
Chris, let me go.
All right.
Preston, your argument is what he said is false when actually what you're saying is true. Because you're saying, stop. You're saying averages does not matter with time. It does. If Michael Jordan played the exact same years, how many years LeBron played and started at the same age? Remember, he did 3 years college, retired twice.
He would have more. He would have more points, right? He would have more total points, right? But what the fuck does that have to do with his average? Idiot. That's what I'm saying. Average does not change with time. You doofus. standard plus. That's standard plus.
That's what he was saying, stupid.
That's what I said.
That's what I was saying.
You are slow.
He
was saying that.
You wasn't letting me finish.
I said
he was saying that.
No, Preston, that's what I was saying.
Whole time.
When you said average doesn't change with time, what I'm saying is the only reason that LeBron has more total points is due to time.
I wasn't saying total. I was saying average the whole time.
No, I know. What I'm saying is in my argument, that's a fact that
I don't care about that.
So how are we supposed to debate if I can't give facts to support my argument? That doesn't make any sense.
But I'm saying you're bringing up a point that doesn't help you in deflecting mine, because LeBron James has been a consistent scorer his entire career. It has not fluctuated outside of rookie year. It's not fluctuated outside of the 25 to 30 range. So he's been a consistent 27 point a game scorer his entire career. So it has nothing to do with the amount of times he's played or the amount of total points he has. He's been a consistent 27 point bucket getter. And so when you play with a 27 point per game player, why would somebody averages go up when you join LeBron James? And you're no longer the first option.
But how do people be some of the top scorers in the league every year and make players better? That's all I gotta know.
That's what, bro. This is the difference right here. This is the difference right here. LeBron, like you said, LeBron James, 27 points per game for his whole career, bucket getter. So we need to kill, you know what I'm saying, number one in points all time, top 5 averages, top 6. We need to kill all of that pass first player stuff. That is a self-written narrative. We can start there, kill the pass first player stuff. He has like a top 10 in field goal attempts for his whole career, not a pass first player. Westbrook, on the other hand, he elevates his teammates, bro.
Who has a scoring title?
Bradley Beal had his highest scoring season playing beside Westbrook.
And people don't talk about that. And that kills me. Because it's like, bro, it's the media.
Paul George has his best season playing beside Westbrook. That's Chris's point. He's elevating his teammates. He's elevating his teammates and is still a cold bucket getter. So Westbrook has a scoring title.
Let me. You said Russell. When you said Russell Westbrook, right? Elevating his players. You mentioned. Did you mention Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant had what is MVP beside Westbrook?
I'm agreeing with you.
One of his MVPs beside
what
Westbrook.
I'm saying. Let me get to my point. Kevin Durant, Paul George, Bradley Beal. You're naming wing players. We're not gonna act like Anthony Davis is not a part of that team. Anthony Davis is a part of that team, bro.
Wait, what's your angle on this?
I'm saying that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot to delegate. Aside from the fact that, bro, as much as we don't talk about it, like egos is a thing. That's why that Brooklyn thing didn't work. There's aside from on the court, egos is a thing. So aside from the fact that they're gonna have to share the ball, huh?
Why is Anthony Davis being brought up?
Because he's a bucket getter. If you're trying to elevate your teammates, LeBron James
pass getter.
So do we not? So can we agree that LeBron James? So do we not? Can we agree that LeBron James sometimes likes to like play the point guard role? We can agree to that.
Yes. Yeah.
Can we agree that LeBron James is a headstrong player who honestly doesn't do good with a coach that's going to like he literally like, you know what I'm saying? He's almost a coach himself. Can we agree to that?
But in agreeing to that, I have to point out when he had coaches who did that, they got rings.
But
tell me he didn't.
I'm not going to disagree there. All I'm saying is we know that LeBron is a headstrong guy. So Russell Westbrook is not going to get to be the guy that he was at every other place that y'all named. Russell Westbrook brought the ball up for every single player y'all mentioned. Like Paul George was not running no floor, no offense. Bradley Beal was not running no flow of no offense. They were the focal points of the offense, but they were not running the flow. Russell Westbrook was the flow of those offenses. LeBron James, bro, when you get on LeBron James, you better learn how to shoot because sometimes you're going to be at that wing. You're not going to pull the ball up every time.
But if he's the best player,
can't do that.
He's the best player of all time. It should be very easy for him. The highest scorer,
bro,
best player of all time, best scorer of all time. He should be able to play the position that allows him to score the most. What are we talking about?
So bro, historically, right? If you have somebody who has other than Magic, I would say Magic and Kareem is the only thing I can think of because Kareem was on like his downhill part of his career. You're never going to ask a player that is already great and still he really hasn't dropped off. other than injury. You're not going to ask them to take a back seat to a guy that is hitting the backboard down the court. Like,
bro, that was one.
He's
like,
a flunky.
It's insane the amount of disrespect y'all put on this man's name. Because it's like,
he did it.
Bro, he did it. But my thing is, that season is also factually an eye test season. Because when you look at the stats, it wasn't a bad statistical season.
It's not.
It's not actually
not.
Numbers. But when you look at the visuals, it's like, oh, this is bad. But when you look at what he put up, it's like, I mean, okay. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, that coming off of when you know a player, right? What's the reason that everybody gave Mikal Bridges so many chances?
What?
They knew he was a dog. They was like, oh, huh?
He's only been on 2 teams, right?
Mikal Bridges?
I mean, 3.
I'm saying gave him chances in terms of like time to get better. It's because they knew he was a dog. Not Mikal Bridges. Oh my gosh. Not Mikal Bridges. That's the bro. That's bro from the Suns. I'm talking about bro who messed up his jump shot. He everybody said
Lonzo.
No, he's talking about
Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz. My bad. That's on me. Markelle Fultz, bro. The reason everybody gave him so many chances is because of the fact that at the end of the day, they knew he was a hooper. Bro, Russell Westbrook gave a scoring title, MVP, and even the years he wasn't MVP, he balled out. The only reason they lost in the playoffs is because they told him to give the ball to KD and he folded. Like, we've seen that. That's why I'm like, y'all not being fair.
Trust me when I say this. I'm not trying to say Russell Westbrook is not a great player, but some players don't match. And I'm not finna take the one example that you can give me as a failure compared to all the other people who he's given championships.
But I can forget the championships. I can give you people.
Why?
Because if you're playing with somebody, you can sit on a bench and win a championship. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna give you people who had better seasons. You can't do that
and
with LeBron.
Losers.
You can't.
And losers.
It doesn't matter. You're playing with LeBron.
It does, because when we're talking about,
if I tell you sit on the bench and I'm gonna win us a championship, does that mean anything?
On this podcast, we have pointed out championships every time we bring up a great player, bro, especially LeBron James. So I'm not going to sit here and say when we're talking about the players that LeBron has made worse, he's literally won championships with every set of teammates, except the first one.
Bro, let's be real. Kyrie, right?
And we went with Derrick Rose.
He was better. He was better with Kyrie, right?
This guy.
Yeah, we're gonna let this slide. He was better with Kyrie, right? I mean, Kyrie was better with him, right?
Hey, we went with Carmelo.
What has Kyrie done since?
No, I'm saying Kyrie was better with him.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Was Dwayne Wade?
No.
Was Bosh?
Dwayne Wade took a back seat.
Was Ray Allen?
I literally said
was anybody? I mean, bro, when you look at seasons of who got better playing with LeBron, that list is very short compared to players who got better playing with Westbrook.
Hold on, Slick. When you said
you want to go to the park?
When we started this conversation, I said, other than Dwayne Wade, what other player won a championship before LeBron James got there? And what player after has won a championship since he's left? Every team that LeBron James has left has had to start all the way over because the people who are still there can't get it done. When a player tries to go do something on his own, he can't get it done. Kyrie Irving has been bouncing around the whole league.
That's because of the type of players LeBron requires around him. It's not because they're sorry. LeBron requires 3-and-D players and a pick and roll big. If you don't have nobody that's going to facilitate that offense, obviously it's going to be a hole in that team, whether they're good or not.
I agree.
LeBron has a 2-man pick and roll offense. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he goes.
In the lane.
And then lets the other 3 people sit on the wings and shoot. So if you lose that ball, obviously they're going to be sorry.
To me, it sounds. But all I'm saying is, bro. To me, it sounds like a great player had a team that was made for him, like all the other greats.
It just sounds like a guy who has so much power that it can actually.
Kobe Bryant hasn't had a team made for him.
Bro,
Michael Jordan hasn't had a team made for him.
Oh, they just ran Phil's system,
bro. Michael
but
Jordan,
the system.
They just run the triangle.
Scotty was definitely had two different set of teammates in both three-peats.
Let me look up something real quick.
There were bigs who rebounded the ball, played defense. All the bigs that you can name.
Horace Grant and Dennis Rodman are comparable.
Oakley.
Horace Grant and Dennis Rodman are comparable.
Horace Grant and Charles Oakley were on the same team. Or am I wrong?
Okay.
And then they're not there anymore. And then Dennis Rodman's there. And Dennis Rodman is like both of them combined.
Charles Oakley didn't win no championship.
It was like Charles Oakley, then Horace Grant, then Dennis Rodman, I think.
Yeah, Charles Oakley got out of there.
Yeah, he knows.
But there was always a big.
But they're not the same.
They got better, right? Who do you think was doing that?
Who got better?
This ain't NBA 2K fantasy.
No, who got better? Who got better? Who got better?
The big got better over time.
With who? I'm saying. That's what I'm saying with who?
For Jordan, Charles Oakley to Horace Grant.
Because I'm about to say to your point, what's his name? Definitely didn't. Dennis Rodman was definitely better on the Pistons. I just looked it up statistically. Yeah, in every category.
But this is what I'm saying is, bro, and this is what has me tight. Just because the stats have increased or decreased does not mean the player got better or worse. That's not what that means at all. At all. Sometimes when a player learns to take a step back, if anything, it shows the maturation of a player. It took a lot for D-Wade to understand that, hey man, you're gonna have to run this shit. That takes a lot of skill and a lot of maturity as a basketball player. If anything, that takes skill.
I would have used Chris Bosh more.
To know where to work, to know how to play a role. Yes, that's why they're called role players.
I say Chris Bosh had to take the biggest step.
6 men of the year. Now 6 men of the year doesn't exist.
Bro, all I'm saying is when you look at
Westbrook couldn't play his role in LA.
When you look at
they're trying to make them 3 and D.
When you look at most players accounts, my bad, not recounts, not a word. Accounts of playing with Russell and playing with LeBron, there's a clear difference. There's a clear. You don't see one player, even KD. Then they was going head to head on some. It looked personal on the court, and they're still like, bro, like that's still my guy. When you look at one who is like LeBron, it's I don't like him. Oh, and it's cool. I'm not saying that he didn't win titles. I know that. But what I am saying is that you look at somebody who people like playing with, you cannot slight his name at all. You cannot.
One makes his team, one makes his player scoring champion, one makes him an actual champion. I don't know if you ask me. I really care about it.
Bro, we know everything in life is not about that. You know everything in life is like, would you take $1 million depending on what you had to do? If that was the case, it's like you let somebody treat you bad to get what you want.
Stop.
Nobody operates like that. The legacy
of NBA players and their legacy, bro. It's all about championships. That's why Charles Barkley gets so much.
Hey, well, Russell doesn't have a championship because LeBron decided to play with one of the top 5.
Yeah, that was like his 16. That was like his 16. That was like his 16. Russell Westbrook definitely had a career before he got to LA. That wasn't his rookie season.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Russell Westbrook has a lot of chances.
The only reason he doesn't have a championship is for 2 reasons. One, because of the best player of all time going to team with one of the top 5 shooting guards of all time, and one of the best power forwards of all time, or small forwards, whatever he is. And then and then the other one is when he lost to the greatest shooter of all time with one of the other greatest shooters of all time. With
time out. Did you say the greatest player of all time? Did you slip that in there?
That's LeBron, is it not?
It's not.
No, but keep going.
He makes his players worse, bro. Like, shut up, bro. Shut up.
Bro, he wasn't. There's
Curry's his daddy. He's not the GOAT.
There's bad sides to being at the top. It's just how it go. Everybody know this. Look at how people talk about Jay-Z. Everybody know this. There's things you got to do to be at the top, bro. It ain't easy. It ain't it ain't peachy, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
So I got a question. We're talking about Westbrook here. It's like I have so many. Okay, Let's do another start bench cut. We're gonna go primes.
Okay.
Prime Westbrook, prime CP3, prime Rondo.
Oh, I'm going start bench cut. I'm starting Russ. I'm benching Rondo and I'm cutting CP3. We have legitimate runs. I don't care if it's about title appearances. We have losing to Golden State, losing to the Heat, respectable. Then we have championship winner, but can't prime Rondo couldn't really score. He's scoring now more. I mean, he was scoring, we know that, but like he wasn't in today's game, it would have been a little dicey. Then we got CP3, prime, cold, handles cold, everything cold. But when you look at it, I mean, bro, he only went to the championship due to injuries of other teams.
Championship didn't matter. 3 minutes ago, I thought you said championship is not everything, bro.
All right, let me go. We ain't doing that. Let me go.
I mean, I could give other reasons for sure.
So I'm gonna start Westbrook. I'm gonna bench CP3, and I'm gonna cut Rondo. CP3 best team other than Phoenix when they went to the championship was with what? 2 dunkers?
Who are you talking about?
Clippers. With the Clippers. It was with 2 dunkers, bro.
No disrespect. They had
Don't say JJ Redick.
They had no, I'm gonna name the whole roster because I used to play with them. I used to play with them in NBA 16. They're 2K16, they're cold.
I didn't even know how that turned on for you still. It's 2023, but keep going.
So I said used to. Key phrase. We got JJ Redick, Paul Pierce, Jamal Crawford, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, stop.
Austin Rivers.
Because I forgot Jamal Crawford is like the coldest person to ever touch it.
Bro, he was.
That's why you like him so much.
No,
my bad.
He was cold. That's a squad. When they got together, people thought they was gonna get a ring, and don't act like they didn't. People thought that was a squad. Don't play about it. Don't play about it, Brando. When that happened, wasn't people saying that was gonna be a serious team?
They were definitely a favorite in the West.
Wait. What are we talking about?
No, I'm gonna get you right now. Just like when the trade deadline hit, people were saying the Mavs were gonna be trouble. Somebody I know specifically.
That's a trade deadline. That's halfway through a season. We're talking about a team that has played together for multiple years. What are you talking about? It's different.
You literally just said when they got together. You literally said when they got together, people thought they was going to win a championship
from the start of a season. From the start of a season.
You said when they got together. Bro, I'm using your words.
Preston. What's it? 82 games in a season.
I'm using 82 when they got together.
It's 82 games in a season, bro.
When they got together.
No, Eric. When they get together and it's 82 games. No, stop. When they get together and it's 82 games to play, or do you get together and it's 17? It's different, bro. You gonna tell me everybody got to figure it out in 17 games opposed to 82? What are we talking about? It's like we can't do simple math here and know how chemistry works. How do you build chemistry? I mean, bro,
you build it when they get together.
My point has been proven. I've been on a roll the last couple of weeks.
What point did you just prove?
You don't understand how chemistry works, bro. Chemistry is something that is a factor of time.
Okay, I can respect that. But you're the same one that had the Mavs going to the championship due to one trade. Right or wrong?
I don't even remember. If I did, I'll argue the point.
So how can you make that statement and then come back and say this?
Because I would have thought 2 high IQ guards could have coexisted. But you're telling me that a roster...
now it's an excuse.
No,
now when you're wrong, there's an excuse.
I'm going in. You think you're going to tell me that a team of... Well, there was a champion, a championship coach. We're going to talk about...
Hey, refresh my memory. Who's the champion? My bad.
Paul Pierce. And Doc Rivers. And then we're going to go 6 other players that are veterans.
Paul Pierce, that was like 90 years old. Cool.
He just isn't he still coaching? Bro, he just left the Celtics. What are you talking about? Like what? Am I tripping?
In when Chris Paul first got to the Clippers, they had a 40-win season, their first 40-win season in 5 years, and then they started winning 50+ games for the next 5 years. They're a legitimate team, consistent playoffs.
Every year, it would have worked if Chris Paul didn't get hurt in the playoffs. And we know this. We know this. And that's why I said now, the only reason that he's seen a finals is because of injury in the Western Conference. Look at that roster and tell me if they're halfway healthy. All those rosters the year he went, and tell me if they're halfway healthy.
So karma.
He's getting there.
So karma.
No, the irony of him finally getting in shape. It's a difference.
Karma playing his favor.
No,
but I'm saying when we talk about
anybody, he just finally got in shape. It's not karma.
You gotta start bench cut.
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm finna say. When it comes to that though, I'm not picking.
We talking primes, bro.
Because there's no prime Rondo.
We talking
Rondo
primes,
got
bro.
people to. Oh my! Don't he got a ring with the Lakers? Wasn't he on that squad?
Yeah, he was. He got ring
bro,
with Lakers.
Bro, he's been multiple teams got rings. You talking about somebody who can't even win one? What are we talking about? And
he was on.
And that's not my only factor. But what I am saying is he knows how to be a good point guard. Chris Paul. People be like, Rajon Rondo was hard to get along with. What they do? They put on the gloves and they box it out. People just be like, bro, I don't even want to mess with Chris Paul. I don't even like him. Who? Huh? Voted multiple times dirtiest player in the league by the Players Association. Bro, what are we talking about? Nobody likes this guy.
What's the difference between Chris Paul and Westbrook? What's the difference between Chris Paul and Westbrook?
You mean points? You mean assists? You mean triple doubles? You mean making people better?
Did you say assists?
Better, no championships.
I don't care. They both have none, so that's what we're talking
about. Bro,
Chris Paul. Chris Paul has a ring. Chris Paul has a ring. Oh, I forgot. Chris Paul. I thought he said Chris Paul and Westbrook.
No,
I'm saying.
I'm saying.
But you just argued me 20 minutes.
I'm saying like
according to things other than that delicate.
But you brought up. Bro, you brought up Rajon Rondo. Chris Paul has better stats across the board.
We were talking about people who made people better. That's what we were talking about in that
conversation.
Whoa. Chris Paul made a whole franchise better. Stop.
Hold your horses. First thing you said to debunk Chris Paul and take Rajon Rondo over Chris Paul is that you said Rajon Rondo won championships with two different teams. Neither of those players, Russell Westbrook or Chris Paul, have a championship. You also said that Rajon Rondo knows how to be a point guard on a team. Chris Paul has not only, like what Eric just said, not only made players better, but have made teams statistically better every time he gets there. So how can you say?
You said who did? Who did?
Chris Paul.
No, I'm asking. You said who made teams better?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Whatever you have to say about Russell Westbrook over Chris Paul, you have to say that about Chris Paul over Rondo. At this point, you hate Chris Paul.
Let's be real here. No, let's be real here. You're really gonna tell me Chris Paul had a better career than Russell Westbrook?
No, we're saying better than Rondo.
You cut.
My bad. So who's people was comparing?
You cut Chris Paul.
You said who, Brando?
My initial, well, not my initial, but my question was
the recent question.
The difference between Chris Paul and Westbrook.
The difference, I said that. I said it's the
I know.
It's the triple doubles. Like what are we talking about?
And what I'm saying
it's like, come on.
You said it's the points, assists, is
the rebound
to make teammates better. Yeah. And basically what you're saying, that same argument that you have, you can use that to debunk Rajon Rondo and cut Rajon Rondo instead of Chris Paul. That's what I'm saying. Like Chris Paul statistically is better than Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, but
Rajon
Rondo know how to, bro. He was at least likable enough to win a championship with. I mean, nobody likes Chris Paul. Nobody.
Bro,
neither do you, and that shows.
Wait, stop. Chris Paul. I mean, hey, Chris. Oh, Chris, you having technical difficulties right now?
I said, what's up?
Yeah, Chris Paul.
All right, hey, Chris. Who is the president though of like the Players Association?
Chris Paul.
Oh, okay. All right, end of it. He's not like, but he's the president. They vote him.
Probably because he told everybody, if you don't vote for me, I'm going to dive at your ankles. I'm going to catch you with an elbow. And then it was like, I mean, facts, I am trying to play 20 years. Like, bro, come on. What are we talking about? Also, a lot of players probably didn't care. You think LeBron cares about that? He's LeBron. He's getting bread.
Hey, you're carrying on to making no point, so let's move on. Preston, what's your start bench cut? Bro. What's your start bench cut?
My start bench cut would be I'll start Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
I would bench Chris Paul and I would cut Rondo.
All right, cool.
I'll probably
Rondo, give us
start
the honor.
bench Westbrook and cut Rondo.
Okay,
LA gang, baby.
Very tough.
That's all right. But speaking
Hold
of
on.
the purple and gold, I also wanted to tap in on that women's championship. Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers did their thing. You know what I'm saying? Got them Iowans out of there.
Came through for the South.
You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's going on in the South. Man, that game was fire. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot better than the men's game.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't even watch the men's game. I tuned in for the women's this year.
Yeah, I fell asleep Sunday night. I didn't care for it. Did not care for it. Monday night. But also, can we talk about how the women's broke numbers at a weird time on Saturday?
Yes, because
They played on Sunday.
On Sunday at like what 2:30, 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock. Trying to overshadow.
That is weird. That's nasty work.
I respect.
I enjoyed it being early.
That's not like ideal time slot though. You know what I mean?
I thought it was
For
cool.
championship game.
They definitely could have put the boys at 2:30.
Nah, facts.
Like that joint was trash for sure. The women in college. Women's basketball is supreme right now. I don't care what nobody talking about
This year.
No, what I'm saying is the reason that it's different, right, is because based on how the NBA and the WNBA are structured, a lot of NBA players that are good, a lot of amateur basketball players that are good are going to go to the G League. They're going to go overseas. Then they know they're going to have an opportunity to go to the league. And women's, they're going to still go to the NCAA. Bro, I just had somebody try and tell me that the NCAA men's is the purest form of basketball. Bro, it's so boring. They don't make shots. The bigs are sorry. Like,
oh my God,
bro, they don't. It's a wide open three. You know they're not cashing it. It's 50. It's a 40. It's an 80-20 ball.
You want to know what I blame this on? Like why people thinking like that? I blame it on my team. You know, every time UNC has a down year, or like Kentucky has a down year, or like both of them combined have a down year, it just seems to be a boring year in the tournament, bro.
Bro, in the NBA right now, we are consistently looking at draft picks from overseas or the G League. We are.
Who was the first 3 picks last year?
I don't remember.
Who was the first 3 picks the year before that?
I don't remember.
It wasn't G League picks. The last year
I'm not saying
Jalen Green.
But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna deny the fact that people are going overseas and coming to the league, bro, that doesn't happen as often in the same time frame that it does for WNBA because there's less slots. So you're seeing. No, we just seen Maya Caldwell do it. I know that. But what I'm saying is at the end of the what I'm saying is at the end of the day, right? When you go overseas for a man, you can
come on, bro. Come on, bro. You just said don't get personal on here. You literally be saying
you can go look at a LaMelo Ball, Luka, or whoever, and see that they went and played over there until they were eligible and came back. For women's, going over there is a means to, I can't get in right now because they don't have enough spots. So what I'm saying is you're going to see the most, like some of the best women's basketball in the NCAA. You are, period. And that's why we like it more. They're actually the real hoopers. You got what, 24? I don't even know. Probably like something like 24 draft picks in the WNBA draft. And it's like, bro, I mean, you get drafted. You still got to try out. What are we talking about?
Chris, who was in the women's championship last year?
Was it South Carolina?
And who?
I don't remember.
Okay.
What does that
like
matter?
It more? But you like it.
I don't remember who was in the men's last year. What are we talking about?
You don't remember who was in the men's last year?
No, was it Carolina and Butler or something? I don't remember. What are we talking about, bro?
Right, Carolina and Kansas.
You're not gonna get me on the memory game, bro. I've had 5 concussions. I don't remember.
The only people who remember.
How do you get concussion playing basketball?
The only people
don't talk. I got you.
The only people who remember the losers of the national championship is Jill Biden, of course. But
thank you. Like what?
It did excite me this year. I think it was just the fact that the stars and the people who made names for themselves all season actually performed in the tournament. Like
Yep.
in the men's, and I would say in the men's bracket, even over history, you are bound to see teams underwhelm, like they fall short. They get stunned by 16. Like we saw a 16 seed beat Purdue. Like Purdue, bro, like don't come back to the like, bro, you're done. Don't even come back to the brackets no more, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I feel like
let's get him 30 exhibitions.
And then that's how it is. That's how it is every year, bro. Like you can look at the women's bracket and like you can have some confidence in saying, okay, they're gonna get this far at least to like the Final Four.
But
you can't do that in the
also,
men's.
You also have to acknowledge that in the terms of women's college basketball, in my personal opinion, there's more entertainment around their players as people opposed to the men's. Like people are more invested into, like they're looking at them on Instagram, Twitter. Like, what are you saying? What are you doing? When the women talk trash, it makes highlights.
Again, that's this year though. Can you give me another year other than like
T. Cooper?
Year? What did you say? My bad.
Tia Cooper, am I tweaking? Am I misquoting the name?
Let's not. Can we? Let's start
Skylar Diggins. What are we talking about?
Okay, bro. The road that you're going down. I don't want to answer your question.
No, that's the road you're going down. I'm not going down.
No, it's not. Because you can't tell me.
What I am saying is.
But you saying like I'm talking about
on social media, you can't show me like male players that are as entertaining. It's not about their looks. It is about like, what they saying on the court. They're gonna be petty when they get on Twitter. They're not doing that.
But the people you just named are not like that on the court.
You literally
like Angel Reese. Angel Reese is like
that.
Angel Reese is like bro. The reason why it's
not
so
like what.
They're not the biggest trash talkers. They're not the loudest people, the loudest personalities ever. They're not.
The girl for Louisville wasn't talking crazy.
That's
that was
this year.
Deal. But you just said Skylar Diggins and Ted Cooper. Like, bro, am I tripping?
Chris,
you're naming people as examples that do not.
What I'm saying is, I feel like as people, girls basketball is definitely more entertaining because you see it, bro. The men's basketball player, bro. Let's be real. We talk about personalized. We're definitely for men's. We're definitely talking about the NBA,
bro. I feel like
we're not.
I feel like you're arguing a point to try to like stamp yourself, and that's okay, bro. But
I'm not trying to argue a point to stamp myself. This is something
yes,
I thought about 2 days ago. I was just saying. I was literally thinking like, bro. I think when it comes to men's basketball, we're definitely more concerned about the NBA. When it comes to women's, we're definitely more concerned about NCAA. I mean, bro, when's the last time? I mean, I watched girls high school basketball. I'm trying to tell you, I'm definitely watching women's college basketball.
It's clear, bro. It's clear. Like we get it. But what I'm saying is, it was more the college champion. This year was more about the story of Caitlin Clark,
Magic and Bird,
Angel Reese, and the recap of the championship. It's not more about the whole phenomenon of women's basketball, bro. Like.
Bro, and that is basketball has been getting better for like the past 7 years.
I'm not denying that, but what I'm saying is you're sitting here trying to say it stumps men's college basketball. Like, bro, like
it does.
You named Butler, bro. You named Butler.
The period that we're going. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be another 4. It's gonna be another 4 to 5 years before we really see another program where it's like, okay, like in men's basketball. Bro, even then. If social media keeps working the way it is, women's basketball is going to be right there.
What are you talking about? Another program like what? What are you talking about?
Bro. First off, the breaking or dismantling the Big East was one of the worst moves. We thought it was great. That was one of the worst moves for men's college basketball. I promise you that.
Yeah,
that was so dumb, bro. So already we put all these teams. Now it's like, of course, due to the bans and the limitations. I'm just saying though, just think about it statistically. When you look at the ACC, of course Syracuse is at the bottom. Like, of course, these teams don't get to flourish the way they would because they're all beating each other up the whole season. So when the tournament comes around, everything looks different. That was already messed up. But for women's, it didn't matter as much because the programs were different.
And then this is also to your point. What you're saying is that a fact that you're saying right now? They beating each other up. Stop, because what I'm about to say, we've seen Carolina.
Bro, Boston College almost.
Let me stop. You've been talking for a year. Stop, because we seen Virginia, we seen North Carolina, we see Duke. We keep seeing them boys get there. So what are you talking about? They're beating each other up. They're still getting to the finals. They're still getting
Boston College almost beat Duke this year.
It's basketball, Chris.
But oh my god,
it's basketball, Chris. That happens.
Bro, the ACC is one of the most competitive conferences we've ever seen. It's so competitive that the rest of college basketball is almost lacking. You can't tell me different.
So what's bad about that? That same thing.
What I'm saying is, you can't tell me college basketball was more entertaining now than it was when the Big East was assembled. And if you do, you're on crack. Let's talk about it.
Chris, bro.
They call me Chris Rock because yes.
Chris,
what are you
bro,
talking about?
Chris, bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, I'm not saying that your points are all the way wrong, bro, but your examples, bro, are kind of like they're off today, bro, because you're promoting the fact that women's college basketball is on the rise. There's no question about that.
None.
But when you talked about like players and their personalities and the competition,
I might have gave some bad
personas.
examples.
You gave examples that didn't. You gave examples for women who didn't even benefit from the NIL deal. Like, bro, the reason why we're getting to see women's college personalities more is because of the new NIL, and because that is the point of of marketing teams, and that's the way, because of the NIL. The NIL is probably the biggest factor for all sports across colleges.
I agree.
And it's creating a balance across like every sport. So I feel like that is why we know who Andrew Reese is. That's why we know the players from
but
South
who's
Carolina.
benefiting? Who has seen exponential growth and who hasn't?
When you're on top of the pyramid, Chris, where do you go?
Bro, tell me who he was keeping up with this year in college basketball for men's. Tell me the name.
I just told you it's a down year, bro. You can't compare a down year, bro.
No, because the down year is coming at the start of the NIL, so you can't say that.
Bro,
that's invalid.
You're doing women's versus men, bro, and I've just been trying to talk about Angel Reese.
I've been trying to tell y'all to talk about it for a while now. I mean, bro, it's entertaining.
Bro, you're talking about women versus men's the whole time, and I'm saying you haven't even mentioned Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark, bro.
Not once.
Bro, we just talked about the national.
You never said nothing.
We did not.
My bad. Because I didn't specifically say their names, but I'm talking about the year where they both played in the national championship. It's not valid. My bad.
All I'm gonna say is shout out to Carson, because she was lighting it up. She got dang.
What, 21? Was it 21 off the bench? Or not off the bench, but unexpected scoring?
Off the bench is crazy. She came in with a ratchet. Had a perfect first half. Really sent LSU to another gear.
Got a jersey from Magic Johnson.
She really took it to another level. But yeah, hey, let's call around on that.
Your feelings are valid.
I said, hey, yo. Alongside, you know what I'm saying, March Madness wasn't the only thing going down last month. That wasn't the only bracket that determined the winner, champion. I said, AYOO had its own AYOO Madness bracket. Had them boys duke it out to determine who sits on the throne of hip hop. We had a result that some people are not on this panel are not happy with. Lil Wayne holding the crown for hip hop. Why is there such discernment between the panel about Lil Wayne sitting in that throne of hip hop?
Go ahead, Chris.
I think the discernment comes from the fact that we all know who should have won this bracket. But some of our viewers
tell us who
were like, oh, somebody said some bad things, so we're not gonna analyze the music. And they voted for Wayne.
Chris, who we talking about?
We're not gonna name drop. We already know the GOAT.
I don't know.
Have to. Let us know who you talking about.
Yeezus, Kanye. What we're talking about? Yay.
Okay, there we go.
Definitely should have won this bracket. The way it played out. I'm not saying he's the greatest rapper of all time, but what I am saying, like the way the matchups went, it's like,
why not?
Huh?
I mean,
I'm not sure. That changes day by day for me. It's like a rotation of 2 to 3 people.
Who's the 2 to 3 for you?
How you feeling today?
I'm gonna give them in my list. Huh?
How you feeling today?
It's like, bro, depending on, I'm probably gonna go Nas today. I was listening to Swiss Beats Project earlier today, and
You never want to let Nas down. That's what it is.
and I heard Echo, and I was like, yo, like, bro, this dude's flow is crazy. Like, I mean, he might be one of the best to ever do it. But if I'm talking about analyzing full discographies, then it can't be him, because I can't get with the King's disease. I can get with everything else prior, but like, I'd probably go with Hope. Huh?
You can't get with the Grammy winning project series.
Oh, so your one of your favorite albums must be The Heist.
That was hilarious, right?
Oh, nah.
Hey,
Bro,
man.
it's all good. It's all
Judging
good.
by your logic, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I think if it's not him, it's probably Hov. Because Magna Carta Holy Grail is a masterpiece, bro. And then it's Ye.
Yeah, that's probably why he lost, because you was vouching for that earlier.
Bro, his whole discography is bulletproof, but I'm saying Magna Carta Holy Grail, start to finish, every beat, every rap on there, it's crazy, bro. Preston, no. I play that joint. I mean, my bad. 7 Bill, no. Edit that out.
It's all the same. It's all the same. I will say, Lil Wayne winning in general is not as bad as the matchups results. Like, I think Lil Wayne could have won it if Kanye didn't make it to the Final Four. I'm not as surprised that people on Instagram chose Wayne over Jay-Z. Like,
but
demographics is everything, and Lil Wayne like ran our childhood. So if our audience reflect the age groups of the pod, not gonna specify, but
yeah,
essentially from 2000 and like I want to say 6 to maybe like 2012,
9, 10, yeah.
There's like a pocket of like Lil Wayne just being Wayne, and when the lighter flicker came on the verse, just like yo, again the song's over. So I'm not mad at it. I do think Ye should have won though, for sure.
But to what you said, I don't know what bracket, what area of the bracket you put Kanye in. He still doesn't come to the Final Four. Well, technically, due to the voting, other than Lil Wayne, but you put him in any other side of the brackets, Kanye's still going to be in the Final Four.
He's coming number one out the West. It's coming number one out the West. Are you drunk? It's coming number one out the West. He's coming. It's going to be a close vote if he's coming out.
I'm saying I don't see him not coming out of any other side of the bracket.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's coming out of every other side of the bracket. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Well, calm down. I'm not disrespecting
Bro,
Kanye.
When you play this tape back, you're gonna see what you said and be like,
okay, well, that's what I meant. I'm saying I don't see him not coming out of any other side of the bracket.
Hey man,
Wayne shouldn't even made it out the South, but we're not even gonna get into that. So
you said he shouldn't have made it. What?
He shouldn't even made it out the South, but that's nonetheless.
Who should have made it to you?
I said it on the last episode. So if you ain't hear what I had to say, go.
They don't catch every episode. Maybe they just like this episode specifically.
Well, I'm plugging episode 14. Go watch episode 14.
Give the timestamp.
What's the timestamp?
It's roughly around the 1 hour and 15 to 20-ish mark, similar to where we are now. I have the episode broken up in chapters. You can go find it. But I agree. I think link in bio at I said AYOO pod. I voted for Kanye. I picked Kanye to go over Wayne. Kanye's discography is like closest thing to flawless we've seen in hip hop. So
yeah.
Lil Wayne definitely has some valleys in his discography. They go lower than Kanye's.
And can I say this? I picked Kanye because if we made a bracket with like producers, he's probably still like in the Elite 8 Final Four when it comes to that. So it's like when you add everything together in this bracket, how can we not have Kanye winning? But it wasn't up to us. It was up to the people.
Keep it going. Who would you if y'all don't agree with Lil Wayne? So what bracket aside? What would your top 5 hip hop artists be of all time? Y'all got a top 10?
Top 10 OD. I thought we were doing 5.
I can give you a
I can go
10.
10. I can go 10, I think.
I can't do
But
10 in order.
they have to be on the bracket or no?
No, bracket aside.
Okay.
Bracket aside. I want to hear your top 10 in order.
10 in order is wicked.
We need an order. We need some controversy.
I'm ready.
Start us off, Brother Bill.
I know who your top 2 is.
At number 1, give me Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
At number 2, give me Drake. At number 3, give me Jay-Z. At number 4, give me Kendrick Lamar. At number 5, give me Lil Wayne. At number 6, give me Andre 3000. At number 7,
wow,
give me Biggie. At number 8, J. Cole.
wow.
What?
Number 9, give me. Ooh, number 9 is hard, but it's not that hard. I can't. I refuse to say that. Ooh, let me go. Number 9. Oh. Nicki Minaj.
And yours? Like yours personally? Like you picked this from your heart?
Ranking top 10 all time.
From your heart, like you in your head.
We're not doing favorites here, are we?
Okay.
Who cares about favorites? Number 10. Give me Tupac.
That's kind of wow.
Tupac behind Nicki?
Wow.
I didn't want to put Tupac there. I didn't want to put Tupac in my top 10, respectfully.
Wow. Which I was crazy. They murdered. They hung me for saying Kanye got rap Tupac. I'm not gonna let that go.
Bro, it's a combination of things for my top 10. You know what I'm saying?
But you literally say if you could take everything away and just look at the face of hip hop, it's Tupac.
Yeah,
Who's your number?
When you add everything back, he's not sucking Kanye, huh? Kanye, Drake,
Who's
Jay-Z,
number 4?
Kendrick, Wayne 5. My 6 was Andre. My 7 was Biggie. My 8 was Cole. My 9 was Nicki. My 10 was Tupac.
Wow. So we have the guy who created the greatest hip hop album of all time not making your top 10. We're being from the
Nas?
Yeah.
Who?
Nas.
Oh, Nas didn't make it. Oh my gosh.
He left Nas out of his top 10.
I left Nas, M.
You didn't leave M. You kept M where he needed to be.
Bro, come on, bro. Don't disrespect.
You kept M where he needed to be.
Okay. He's gonna be on somebody's list, I guarantee that.
Yeah, his name is Brandon.
But that's a respectful top 10 name.
Oh my god.
I didn't name no Wu-Tang, no Snoop, no Dre,
no Snoop.
No Cube.
West Coast got
the Nicki might have been. The Nicki's not. It's not black. It's not crazy. It's only crazy after the fact without Nas.
Yeah.
It's only crazy after the fact without
Nas before Tupac. Nas goes before a lot of those names. Nas goes. I'm Meadows. I'm kind of curious.
No.
He goes.
Nas don't have 6 number 1 albums. So
I think I'm gonna go Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z.
they want to be twins so bad, bro.
Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, Nas.
That's the Holy Grail. That's a big 3.
Kendrick. So I'm at 5. Then I'm gonna go rappers of all time. Y'all gonna hate me. I'm gonna go Yasin Bey. After that, I'm gonna go Tupac, then Lauryn Hill, Then, what am I at 8?
Shit, I feel like
I think
you
that was. I think Lauren.
No, Lauren was 7. Lauren was
Okay.
7. You're at 8. You got 3
I'm at
more.
8.
Mhm.
I got 3 more. I'm gonna go all time. Is there anybody I'm forgetting? I'm gonna go Chief Keef, Future, and Playboy Cardi. That's my 10.
I'm
Don't
not
lie, you being
so,
serious?
I'm so serious. Okay, I'm gonna take off Chief Keef. I'm gonna go Lil Wayne, Future, Playboy Cardi.
Wait, who was your top 5 again? We know it goes Kanye.
Gosh, bro.
Chris, I'm not giving you the light of day, bro. I'm just
This man.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
not giving
I don't
you the light
care.
of day.
I don't care. I'm looking at people. If you removed them from hip hop, who like how important would they be?
You took off Chief Keef and left Playboy. Like what are you doing?
Because
Oh.
when you look at the genre, when you look at like what people have done genre like for their subgenres, bro, like if you take away Cardi, we're missing a lot of rappers right now. Like a lot.
If you take away
Like
Chief
that
Keef,
be taking away Cardi would be what Thanos did in the Endgame when he was like, half the universe is gone.
Bro,
All these little rappers outside is gone.
Bro, just write it down. Write it down, please. It's already recorded. He already said it.
I thought Brando was writing them down.
Brando typing them, aren't you?
I will remind you if you need help. You need help?
Brando, did you write them down?
It's all there. It's all there.
It's all in there. It's all there.
Okay, cool. And then I got Jeezy at 11.
What? Brando just sick. He don't even want to laugh no more, bro.
No, I'm playing. At 11, I got.
Why are you at 11, bro? It's 10.
Because I'm giving you my honorable mention. My honorable mention is all-time honorable mention. I guess I gotta go Biggie.
You guess. All right, here we go, Eric.
Keep my big 3 the same as everybody's. At number 4, give me Lil Wayne. At number 5, give me Biggie. At number 6, give me. My boy just had a festival. My boy Brando just said he
This nigga got me looking like I'm pledging.
My boy Brando just said, you know, he has 6 number 1 albums. He brought Drake out and Lil Wayne out. But we're gonna save him on the list. Let's go ahead with Nas, and then let's go J. Cole. And let's go. I'm putting J. Cole right there at 7. Snoop, Tupac. No, take Snoop off. Put Tupac. You're laughing. You definitely put like Playboy Cardi.
Bro, keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Why are you getting offended? Hurry up.
I got one more left. Because I'm saving Snoop. I got one more left. Snoop at 9. 10. Since we all throwing ignorant answers out there, give me lit. Nah, okay. Give me. I can't think of that 10th spot.
This nigga's a nut. This nigga's a nut.
I can't think of this 10. Who did I not name?
Earl Sweatshirt.
Bro, Chris, like you're over there like giggling the most. Did you not listen to your list?
Eric,
bro, my list makes so much more sense. I guarantee you our viewers are gonna think my list is better. I guarantee you.
I bet the viewers in your head will make sense, but like
bro,
when it comes to
I've rarely
real,
been wrong on this podcast.
Eric,
I've rarely been wrong.
More.
Give your last one, bro.
Let's go.
Don't forget about Nicki.
I'm sorry, I'm not putting Nicki on there. No disrespect. All disrespect.
Andre.
What'd you say?
Andre or Lauryn Hill?
If we go on Andre, I'll say Outkast. Can I say Outkast or can I have?
Yeah. You can say that. You can say that. You can say that.
Can I say Outkast?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I could put him in top 10 though.
Oh my gosh.
Why not? They got a diamond album.
You from Charlotte? I mean, you could say the baby at this point.
Did you want him at number 12 for our honorable mention too? Let's do let's do Outkast and then let's go back.
He don't even get it. Go ahead.
Who's in your top between your 4?
Nigga, did you say who's your 10? Who's your 10?
Bro, I just fucking said my 10.
Okay, this nigga's officially. Okay, who's your 10? Who's your 10 spot?
He didn't say him. He said Outkast at 10, but he did not say Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yeah, he didn't say Kendrick Lamar. This nigga's a nut.
I didn't say
my
Kendrick?
gosh. No, you didn't. You didn't.
Wait, he didn't?
No. Play the video.
I didn't
back.
say Kendrick.
No, he said the top 3. So he said Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Biggie. At 6, he said Tupac. At 7, he said J. Cole. At 8, he said who the hell?
No, that is my fault. I thought I said Kendrick, but I didn't. That is
at number 8, you said
Nas.
You said
you said Nas. Wait, no, this is what he said: Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, Big, Nas, J. Cole, Tupac, Snoop, Outkast.
Yeah, with Lil Wayne in there somewhere.
I did have Lil Wayne in there. I think I had Lil Wayne at 4, so I did skip Kendrick and I forgot Kendrick.
I was about to say Snoop.
I thought I said Kendrick, but that's my fault. We could leave him off.
Go ahead, Brando.
Hey man, that's all right, bro. Y'all want to compare lists?
Yeah.
That's a post.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, I just forgot him. I didn't mean to leave him off.
There you go. There goes bit.
But hey, listen. I respect it from you, 7. I respect it from you, 7. Thank you for catching it. Chris, you can shut the hell up. God, your list. Listen. No, I'm getting on your ass. Listen, I'm getting on your ass. I forgot. I left Kendrick off because I thought I said him. That's my fault. But you named them people on purpose. You need to shut the hell up because your list is just flat out. I named somebody. Who
you're
shitty. Your list is shitty.
Today's a bad day for you.
You was shitty in football. You was shitty in basketball. You're shitty in music today. You're just go take a nap, buddy. You should never do the podcast at 12:30. You should never do the podcast at 12:30 ever again. Because you are loopy. You're a loopy.
Generations of
rappers. Mr. Meadows.
You didn't
Mr.
name
Meadows.
You didn't name
Kendrick late for your class
because that Larry June was too loud in your fucking ear.
I hope not.
We gotta put the ether on top of this. Dinner. Your football was bad today. Dinner. Your basketball was bad today. Dinner. Yeah.
Like today, you just like
he's tight.
Off of this. Listen, I wouldn't be as tight. If I respected you today,
name more influential people. If you remove all my people from hip hop will look drastically different. If you remove yours, half of them wouldn't. Because you're listening.
Then you will wake up and nobody will agree with you. Because this is all
they wouldn't agree. No, you said and then they will wake up and not agree because they've been.
I said you will wake up and we will not agree.
Nah. Your list is bad. It's just like when we did the snake draft. It's just like when we did the snake draft. You always
listen. This is why I'm saying.
Everybody in the comments,
I will respect it. I will respect it if you wasn't being such a nut.
They wouldn't even say who's the best. They would just like Eric's the worst.
Like I gave my respect to Presser for catching it. I gave my respect to Presser for catching it. But you've been fucking up from segment 1. That's a cut. Section 2, and that's a cut. We were talking about the championship, and you want to talk about women's I don't know who you want listening to this because you've been way off.
My bad. The sporting event in basketball was one of the highest.
I ain't gonna lie.
One of the highest sporting events of the year.
Like I said,
one of the highest viewed sporting events of the year wasn't important. I'm gonna turn it up. Because I can turn it up. I got a studio mic. So now I'm gonna get really loud. No cap. Hey, put some bread on your mic. You ain't got no mic for real. Talk about get my pot game up. You got the $20 Xbox gamer headphones off Amazon. You're not on my level, bro.
And my Wi-Fi work. Y'all should be
I'm not OC.
What's up? You are OC. Y'all live in the same house. It's the same Wi-Fi.
You live closer to him than I do. I'm not trying to.
Okay. Hey, Chris. Okay, you went way too far. Chris,
Brando,
you
give
went
me,
way
Brando,
too
give me your
far.
top
I said,
10,
yo.
bro.
I said, yo.
No,
I
fuck
said,
that. Let me
yo.
get back.
I said,
Let me get my
yo.
Chris
win
just
back.
gave him another cut and another cut. Like the seatbelt won't work and he's trying to buckle up. Bro, that is, that no cap. That was crazy. Get your, he said, put some bread on your mic. Put some bread on your mic. I got
Hey,
Hey man, say man, that's all right, bro. Real quick though, all y'all lists are invalid. Let me just put that out there. Top 10 hip hop artists of all time. It goes simply like this: Kanye's at 1, cool. Jay-Z at 2, y'all messed up there. Eminem's at 3, that's why y'all invalid. Kendrick's at 4. I'll go Drake at 5, Wayne at 6, B.I.G. at 7, Jermaine at 8. Until the fall off drop. Once the fall off drop, he will be top 5. Nas at 9, and I'll throw Tupac at 10.
I'm okay with the list in regards to the names. I'm not okay with that placement at all.
Yeah, I don't want to discuss it. That's so bad. It's just like, what are we talking about?
What's bad about it?
no, fuck that. Chris, let's get back at it. I'm tired.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Bro, there's no way you're putting that many people above Drake, bro. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
Why not? I didn't
Bro,
put nobody valid over Drake.
Chris,
Drake
doesn't have the.
Chris,
Drake
did you put
doesn't-
Eminem in your top 10?
doesn't crack most people's top 3, so I don't know why.
Oh,
Kendrick's longevity is not as extensive. Eminem's discography is not.
They have the same longevity. What are you talking about? Drake has a 2-year head start.
Don't nobody,
Whoa.
bro.
Wait,
Don't nobody play Eminem. Don't nobody do. Chris, did you put Eminem in your top 10?
Brando get in the car and be like, put on that Eminem, bro. I'm trying to ride.
I'm not afraid to take. Bro, you don't, Brando. If we looked at your recently playlist,
everybody on here except for me been reciting his lyrics. So who's the real fans? Keep it going.
His hardest song is Crack a Bottle. Next.
It's actually not Crack a Bottle, but we're not going to get into that because
bro, I don't even think they listen to. I don't even think they listen to Eminem in Detroit no more.
Maturity to have that conversation.
No, I know his best song is Mom.
Y'all are social media hip hop fans, but I respect. Keep going.
What?
Y'all social media.
Not the guy who's trying to Larry June's top 5.
Bro, you think you got your just because you got your hair?
Chris, you're the only one who bringing up Larry June. Ain't nobody said nothing about Larry June but you, Chris.
Because that's your big bro. I mean, you looking like him right now. You look like a twin. Come on, what are we talking about?
He don't.
Nah, he looked like he tried to fix a car for a girl.
Got a
Oh, you just gotta act like we go together.
That's good shit. That's great shit. I was actually expecting that one coming on the episode tonight.
Woo! You know, I had to say that. I had to say that in the clip. You know what I'm saying?
It took 98 minutes for that one to come out.
We had that one, bro. It's always about the right moment.
I respect, bro. Y'all social media fans, so it's all good. But Drake's not cracking a lot of people.
We're social media fans. We know you're not a social media fan. Frederick Douglass didn't have Twitter.
It's fresh. It's fresh. It's on the fresh on the pod.
It's fresh on the pod. Just use the same joke. That's good stuff, bro. That's good stuff.
Woo! Woo!
Why don't you show your hair?
Oh God!
Bro, what are we talking about? I got the twist, bro. I can't even hear
bro. Your part is so dusty, bro.
Nah, it's because my joints is laid down. When you get,
I'm not talking about your braids. I'm talking about that gourmet kitchen right there.
bro. I've had them braided for 2 weeks. Y'all seen it? Don't cap. Y'all just talking about my hair. Y'all's like, bro, you gonna wear them braids on the pod? I was like, no, because I braid my twist.
How many weeks in dog years?
I don't know. Are they older or younger than humans? I don't know how to match.
Oh Lord.
I enjoy it. I hate I didn't get to go back to North Carolina, but I enjoyed you coming out, Lil Uzi Vert. So that was big.
Hey man, I'd rather be Lil Uzi Vert than Frederick Douglass. It's all good.
Now you wrecked it.
I'm not clowning. I'm saying based off of what I said earlier. We talking about who we comparing people
to. Y'all are so wrong about y'all hip hop opinion that y'all had to resort to jokes. I rest my case. I said, hey, yo, we gonna call ground on that, man. Like I said before we recorded, I knew this was gonna be a good episode. You know what I'm saying? Going on the tube immediately. Check the premiere out. You'll see how I flip like exclamation points and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, see them boys. Quarter 2, we locking in, twin. Last quarter was about Brandon. This quarter is about expanding. Start here and keep going.
See how he hit the double entendre?